Sophia de Mello Breyner Andresen was an award-winning Portuguese poet and writer. Sophia, as she is often referred to in Portugal, was born in Porto to a wealthy aristocratic family. She inherited the surname Andresen from her paternal grandfather, a Danish merchant. She received a strict Catholic upbringing, and was to remain a fervent believer until the end of her life. After spending her childhood in Porto, she moved to Lisbon, where she attended the Universidade de Lisboa. As a student, she was actively involved in Catholic movements. Politically, she defended constitutional monarchy and openly criticized Salazar's dictatorship. In 1946 she married lawyer and politician Francisco Sousa Tavares. They had 5 children, among whom journalist and best-selling author Miguel Sousa Tavares. After the Carnation Revolution in 1974, she made a brief incursion into politics as an MP for the Socialist Party. Andresen won acclaim as a storyteller with contos exemplars, Histocubt Reals da Terra e do Mar, and a number of children's books, A Menina do Mar, O Cavaleiro da Dinamarca, A Floresta, O Rapaz de Bronze, A Fada Oriana. She also published several poetry books and anthologies, including Poesia, Duel, Livro Sexto, Coral, Dia do Mar, No Tempo Dividido, Grades, O Nome das Coisas, As Ilhas, Antologia, Geografia, Navega Picavolt Micrones, O Barzaio de Carcubdes. In 1999 she became the first woman to receive the highest Portuguese award for poetry, the Pra Copyright Mio Karma Micrones. She was also awarded the Spanish Premio Reina Sofia in 2003. Poetry, she explained, is my understanding of the universe, my way of relating to things, my participation in reality, my encounter with voices and images. This is why the poem speaks not of an ideal life but of a concrete one, the angle of a window, the resonance of streets, cities and rooms, the shadow cast by a wall, a sudden face, the silence, distance and brightness of the stars, the night unregistered trademark breath, the scent of linden and of oregano. The sea is probably the most central theme in her poetical works. Other recurring themes are ancient Greece and ideas of freedom and justice. Besides her work as a writer, she translated Dante and Shakespeare into Portuguese. A documentary short film about her was produced in 1969. It was the first completed film by director Joe Pound Ocar, copyright Zá Monteiro. Sophia de Mello Breyner Andresen died in Lisbon on July 2, 2004, aged 84. Her poetry has been translated into English by Richard Zenith, as well as to most languages in the world. Awards: in 1964 Grand Prize for Poetry by the Portuguese Writers' Society for her book Livro Sexto. In 1977 Teixeira de Pascal's Prize for her book O Nome das Coisas. In 1983 Critics' Prize by the International Association of Critics for the full set of her work. In 1989 King Denis Prize by the Casa de Mateus Foundation for her book Ilhas. In 1990 Grand Prize for Poetry by both Inácio Tinapa and Pen Club for her book Ilhas. In 1992 Calouste Gulbenkian's Grand Prize for Literature for Children by the Calouste Gulbenkian Foundation for the full set of her work. In 1994 Vida Literaria Prize by the Portuguese Association of Writers. In 1995 Honor Plaque of the Petrarca Prize by the Italian Association of Editors. In 1998 Luís Miguel Nava Foundation Prize for her book O Barzaio de Carcubdes e Outros Poemas. In 1999 the Karma Micrones Prize for Portuguese Language Literature. In 2003 the Reina Sofia Prize for Writers of Portugal, Spain and Latin America. References. External links: Sophia de Mello Breyner Andresen profile in Poetry International Web, Sophia de Mello Breyner Andresen at the Internet Movie Database.